Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the Max Convexity channel. Let's do a real quick update on QQQY, JEPY, and IWMY. We're looking at the option strategies and where we need the market to go to have these ETFs make maximum profit today. Let's start with QQQY. QQQY trades the NDX, which is the NASDAQ index. They sold 154 puts at the 15,880 level. That's their break even right there. They got $58.20 on average for the put. By the way, lots of times the fund actually makes two transactions. I just consolidated into one. I think the fund actually made three transactions, but I just took an average price and added up all the contracts. We're going for $896,000 a day, which is 0.38%, which would be a nice capture. NDX captured almost 0.5% yesterday. That was a big day. 8 cents a share yesterday, going for 7 cents a share today. We'll see how it goes for them. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chart of the NDX. All right, here's the here's the profit box for the NDX. NDX did something weird. They sold an option that was not out of the money, so they did not get any intrinsic. That's why they just have the yellow box, which is extrinsic. Let's look back at this real quick. See, they sold the 15,880, and that was actually, it was actually 59 cents out of the money, or 59 cents from being in the money. Anyway, they don't have any intrinsic today if they capture it. No big deal. On most days they capture a lot of intrinsic, but for whatever reason, this one's a little different today. The other two are normal. Let's look at the SPX. They sold 207 contracts at the 45.70 level on the SPX. This is for the JEPY, of course. They got $13.30. That's the break even right there. They're going for 275,000 or 0.29%. Let's look at the chart and see if the SPX looks a little. Oh, look, the market's just opened way up. That's a live look in at the market. That's called a gap up, big gap up, because there's yesterday's close and here's today's open. Hence the word gap. There's a place right there between here and here where it did not trade. Anyway, those are typically bullish. So we'll see how we do by the end of the day. But if we close there, of course, it'd be max profit. Let's look at the RUT's chart. Of course, the Russell 2000 RUT is how the IWMY makes money or loses money. They sell Russell options. So Russell's up big also, a big gap up. And if Russell finished here, it'd be on a max profit today as well. The Russell sold 182 contracts. I should say the IWMY sold 182 contracts on the Russell at the 1865 level. Break even's 1852.5. Russell's going for $227,000, which is a 0.81% capture or 16 cents a share. So we'll see how they do. I'll be back at lunch and we'll take a live look at the market and we'll see if we're still up. Right now, everything's looking good. Let's look back at the NASDAQ real quick. It wasn't open yet when we looked in at it. Well, it still isn't. All right, we should be fine on all of the indexes. Let's look at that. NASDAQ futures are up 0.75 of a point. So it's looking like a big open. I'll be back at lunch. Thank you very much.